Hey, hey! Let us know if you can hear us. We had it's been a little while since we've done a live at home, so we kind of didn't realize how to do it for a second.
Relearning.
Everything's a process, right? It's alright. Oh, somehow I hit that. What is that music? I hear music somewhere. I don't know where it is. Let us know if you can hear us. That would be terrific. We'll get started in just a second.
It's the speaker.
That's the speaker.
From what?
Oh,
because
it's on Bluetooth still from when
I thought it was going nuts. I heard it and I was like, what is going
we
on?
were playing on the Bluetooth speaker in the other.
It's okay. Listen, first week back, right?
Yeah, right?
But I thought it was coming from Daddy.
I thought it was coming from me too. I was checking my pockets. I had no idea. Yeah, I think it was coming from your pocket. Let me check. There's nothing in there. Hello, everyone. It is good to be back. Honestly, we were gone for a little while. We missed everybody. I was logging on here and there, trying to saying hi. But it's been a month or so since we've been back in our house.
Yeah, because we've been on the Carnival America.
Yeah.
And we're going on the ecstasy. Woo! Favorite cruise ship.
I haven't even been on it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so good to see everybody. It's been a long time. It went by so quickly. The end of it, I'm sure everybody knows, was bittersweet.
There's some questions. Are we all good now? Kind of.
We are all good.
We
Rhett,
are.
you good?
Yes.
Yeah. You feeling good?
Yes.
No more cough?
No.
No more sniffles? Uh-oh, we gotta lock you up. Give me those hands. You're under arrest. It was fine though. It was bittersweet. It was definitely unexpected. I'm sure again most of you know, but Rhett ended up with COVID at the end of the Miracle Cruise on the second leg, and the video that we uploaded, it was our emotions at the time, and it got the best of us, but no regrets on anything.
We're gonna forget about that.
Yeah, we're gonna forget
about that.
We're gonna
part.
remember the first 16
Still the best
days,
vacation.
and then we'll forget about the last
Forgetting
4.
those,
No big deal.
blocking them out. It was still.
Yeah.
It's alright. I got a lot of editing done, a lot of videos done. It was all good. All right, let's say hi. If anybody has questions about anything from the cruise, anything like that, absolutely feel free. Tonight, we're gonna just say hi to everybody. We're gonna go over pretty much kind of what we already have released. We're so behind on videos. He's so excited on our next cruise, so we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yes.
We'll discuss a couple of possible upcoming cruises that we're planning or discussing. So, but it's just gonna be fun to talk to you guys again because again it's been a while. Yeah. We're still trying to get used to this heat in South Carolina again. This week has been brutal because I didn't realize how fast the body acclimated to weather. So, all right, let's say hi to everybody real quick. Can I have that over there, please? Also, while we're saying hi to everybody, we are going to be on, the Frugal Cruisers, which is Mark and Nathan. They're going to be on our channel next Friday at 8 o'clock, 7 p.m. Central Time, because I think they live in
Wisconsin.
Is it I don't even know. Awesome guys, though. We haven't met them personally, but we've been chatting since they were like under 200 subscribers. They just hit 1,000 last night. Amazing guys. If you haven't checked their channel out, just take a look. I mean, they're a ball of fun. But anyway, they're going to be on next week at 8, so hopefully you guys will join us then. It's going to be just a lot of laughs. Yeah.
They seem like.
Yeah, they just seem awesome people.
I'm happy.
And then the following Thursday, we are going to be on Lovey's Fat Life with Mike and Michelle. Looking forward to it. I forget the date, but it's just that following Thursday. I'll post that. We're excited. We were supposed to be on their channel a couple months ago, and then I think something happened at work with him, and it just never happened. But now we're rebooked. We're good. We're excited to talk to them, and it's going to be great. And if anybody else wants to either come on our channel or vice versa, we absolutely love to do that. We like obviously talking to other people. Meeting. I mean, obviously we know all everybody that's in the chat, but it's always nice to like get that personal experience, ask questions, and all that. So let us know, and we will do the same. But Michelle, do you want to go through the comment section and say hello to everyone?
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'm doing it. Okay. You have a pause though, so it's not gonna. The comments are. Lee, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for joining, Lee Graham, Meg. Of course, the best moderator ever. Thank you.
Again, aren't I?
Oh,
Some
of course.
pause something.
Yeah, your pause. You handed me a pause phone, so like there was like just the first few comments. I was like, this is basically worthless.
Sorry.
It's all good. See you like Journeys. Hey, Robin and Chet. Thank you so much for joining. We had, I think it was it yesterday that we saw them on Lovey's?
I think it was Lovey's.
I think it was yesterday. And
the days were blending together still.
you guys had us roll. I was literally like crying laughing at certain parts. It was hilarious. Absolutely loved it. Wish you guys had more than an hour, but understandable with everybody else going on there. Let's see. Travel Adventures with Eric B. Hello, I'm new here. Welcome. That's the first time I've come across your name.
Hi.
Big wave. Big kisses. Let's see, we have Antoinette at Fun. Antoinette, I know you are going on a cruise. I think it's tomorrow. Super excited, super jealous, but I hope you have an amazing time.
Super happy for you.
I'm always, I know, I'm always,
super happy for you. Super excited for you.
I'm always jealous though. I want to be on cruises all the time. Let's see. We have Tony G. Hello. Hopefully the shirt is looking good, fitting good on you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we even said that.
I know it's been
a minute.
It was before. I wish we could go back in time because we literally sent it right before we went to San Francisco. So thank you so much for joining, Tony G. Appreciate you as always. Barry Brain in the house. We brought Barry Brain on the cruise with us, on the flights, and then unfortunately he got locked in the safe for a little bit, and then we might have forgot about him for a little bit.
Like,
and then
next to the TV, he supervised with like the towel animals.
And then when I found him again, I was like, oh, we messed up. We done messed up.
We'll get better.
We got you though. You're free now.
Safe too, so. No, he was in my bag. That was the worst part. Steve was in my bag. And I still couldn't.
We'll do better. He got back to South Carolina. He's safe, accounted for. So that's the good news. Because with us, you never know who's going to get left behind. I love Cruising Royal. Hey, thank you so much. Everybody's good. Everybody's safe. Could have been way worse. We are fine. And thankful to being home. Are you whispering that you love her? You can talk. I can't hear you. Now you're just laughing. Silly.
Lost this train of thought.
Oh, it skipped on me.
Hang on.
We have. Hold on 1 second. He's talking to my ear, and I'm like, I got lost, and the chat skipped. So I apologize if I missed anybody. I'm going down to Danny from Griswold Family Vacay. Thank you for joining. The Captain Billy J. Appreciate you. We have Blaine from Riley Creative Travel and Mallory. Thank you guys for joining. We appreciate you as well. Blaine, I still would love to add you as a moderator. I know we talked about it slightly before I left, so let me know if it's still okay. We can chat after though. But anyway, I'm sure I missed somebody between Brett in my ear and the chat jumping. I kind of got off track a little bit, but it's all good. But cheers to everybody out there. Me and Michelle has like one sip left of what are we drinking? Cruisers.
Way to call me.
But cheers, everybody. It's great to be back. We're excited to be back. And little this is his last week of summer, so
kindergarten next week.
you're excited though, right?
I don't think so.
You're not.
Oh,
Why not?
You're gonna see all your friends.
What friends?
You gotta make friends.
You're gonna
And
know
you'll see
some of
some, yeah.
Oh.
It'll be
a couple
exciting.
friends if you know
He
them
goes
as
back for one day next week because they're doing like the staggered start.
only for kindergarten.
for
So like ease
kindergarten.
him into it,
Yeah.
but
And then
he's
he'll,
been to the school already, so
yeah, he'll be
it's-
fine. You're gonna be good, right?
You're a rock star, right?
I'm actually kind of scared of classes I just got in.
Yeah, it'll be okay though.
You're super brave, right?
And
And
then
he's so
I
excited.
actually cry.
Aww.
Wait,
But
Mommy and Dad
change
walk
is
in.
scary, but it'll be fun. You'll meet new people. You got a new teacher.
And you know some of your friends in your class.
Yeah.
We'll talk about all them later. We'll go over who's in your class.
Yeah,
We'll talk about
we
that
know
later.
about everybody who's in your class.
Um,
And oh my goodness, what are we gonna do with this kid? Anyway, let's get back to it. So let's talk about, first of all, in the chat, let me know what cruises you have coming up. We know Antoinette is leaving tomorrow. Super excited. I know Josh and Chastity are about to leave in maybe
They said, like,
3 weeks or something.
30 days or
I know it's Royal Caribbean, can't remember the ship, maybe Symphony or Serenade. But let us know in the chat, what is your vacation countdown, what's your cruise countdown, and then Rhett is going to share what ship we're going on and in how many days. In 1 minute though, hold on. Let me take one sip, my throat is dry because I'm not used to talking this much.
no.
Lots of people telling you school is lots of fun. School, it is a lot of fun. You're
School?
one of us.
School's time or
I
not?
saw it.
Yeah, they said school's
Yeah,
fun.
school started, yeah.
Don't
Happy back to school to everybody that started.
Blaine said,
Teachers
don't
started
grow
here,
up because adulting is not fun. Very, very true. Adulting is not fun. Alright, so we have Meg, 213 days until the Pride. I know Meg just got off of, I can't remember exactly which ship, but we just watched a video on it the other day.
I'm excited for the Pride, though.
Yeah, we're
I'm
on
really excited
we're on
for
the
that
Pride
one.
next summer. We're really looking forward to it.
Love it.
35 days until Symphony of the Seas for our anniversary cruise. That's awesome.
Anniversary.
What how many years, if you don't mind us asking? That's really exciting though. Tony G, 16 days to Carnival Radiance and 75 days to NCL Bliss. Very exciting. Radiance is out of Long Beach, I believe, and the Bliss just looks beautiful.
23 years.
Wow, that's
Congratulations,
amazing. That's
wow.
awesome, guys. Still going strong
I'm
too.
old enough for that.
No, you guys
I
don't.
mean...
Did you guys meet in like middle school? Let's see, we have Sea Like Journeys Freedom September 22nd in 40 days. Oh, they're going with Kurt and
Married at
Felicia
17.
and Greg. Very exciting. That's going to be an awesome cruise. I can't wait to see all of the videos from that. Okay, Meg just went on the Valor. Lee Graham, 55 days, New England and Canada on Royal Caribbean from Baltimore. That's going to be a really fun cruise. I've wanted to do Canada and New England before.
I want to do that one.
Paul is also 213 days, Carnival Pride out of Tampa. Blaine, 63 on Horizon, 100 for Carnival Celebration. Blaine, I know you have told me literally 5 times, but when are you going on the celebration again? Because we're actually we figured out that what am I giving you? This. We figured out there's actually a week in
I have that. I think
November
that it's in my phone.
that we may go on the celebration, so that'll be amazing.
I know there's a lot of people on. It's the Thanksgiving one. There's a lot of people on that
Yeah,
one.
so
So I haven't.
we might be able to actually go on the Thanksgiving
Maybe.
one. So let us know. We're debating it. There's 2 other cruises, and then it's Thanksgiving. So we're like, we'll see. But interested to see what days it is. Hey, Huddle Adventures. First of all, thank you for joining. Second of all, congrats to 10,000 subscribers. I think they hit that this morning. It was either this morning or yesterday. That is amazing. So, I mean, you guys put out fantastic videos. Your personalities are amazing. So, huge congrats. All the hard work has definitely, obviously made up for everything. So, let's see. We have, don't look. Oh, so they got married at 17. That's awesome. that is, oh my gosh, just amazing. All right, so I think we have everybody caught up. So, Rhett, what are you doing with your eyes?
He's yawning back here.
All right, can you handle 5 more minutes to
Yeah.
tell everybody what cruise we're going on?
Yeah.
Okay, where is this? You got it? You ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, big stretch. Sit up. Oh, you need a stretch?
Oh, we got that. Hold
There
on.
we
Oh, we'll stretch
Yeah.
that arm. Hold on. Oh, we'll stretch this arm. Oh, yeah. All right, hold this up.
Where,
Up, 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 up. Oh.
which one? Where are we going? Or which one?
On
Are we
the ecstasy.
going?
And how many days? Can you read it? Dun, dun, doo, 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 doo.
5,
58 days.
8 days.
So we've been talking about it for a little while, and we've been on the ship. Me and Michelle have been on the ship quite a few times because it was based out of Charleston, and actually we revealed Rhett's gender on the Ecstasy, which is really exciting. It's like this horrible, like super blurry video from back in the day, so you could barely like make out what's happening, but we enjoy it.
Still a good memory.
Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing memory. But we told Rhett that the Ecstasy was going to be scrapped at the end of the year. And what did you say? You were really concerned about it?
Yeah, I want to go on the ecstasy.
Yeah. So,
This is the longest day on ecstasy.
huh?
What?
You don't have to whisper.
Yeah.
What? Don't whisper.
This is the longest days I've ever been on the whole cruise.
This
That
is the
doesn't-
longest
that
you've had to
doesn't make
wait?
sense.
Is that what you mean? 58 days is the longest? Oh, I guess because we normally don't tell him. I guess 58 is the
Well, I think
longest.
Alaska was longer.
Alaska we told him. But
but
we normally
anyway.
don't tell him till like a week before.
So he was sad that it was going to get scrapped, and me and Michelle really wanted to go on it again before it was scrapped. We would have actually loved to go on the Sensation, and then they just scrapped it out of nowhere because we never been on that ship. So we're like, we want to go on it before it's all said and done, and then we were thinking about it before John Heald announced that he was going to be on it, the brand ambassador, and then like the prices went up and like everything was sold out. So anyway, long story short is like while I was in quarantine, I'm like looking up more cruises, and it just popped up that the Ecstasy was available, and I'm like, all right, let me call Michelle because she wasn't in quarantine at the time, and I was like, hey, this is the prices. There's one interior room and one ocean view room. This is the prices. Let me get. I was texting our PvP while I was down on deck 1 on the Carnival Miracle, and so we somehow made it all happen. It came in fruition. So we're gonna be there. We're really excited, but like it's also kind of sad at the same time because it's like as soon as we get off that ship, you know what's gonna happen to it. But it'll be really
I'm happy we get
cool.
to go on it though.
Yeah.
I would have been really sad if we didn't get to go on it just one more time.
Yeah, it'll be really cool to say. And actually, it's how many cruises on Carnival for you? It'll be on that ship.
It'll be my 25th.
So it'll be your milestone. So it's really cool that Michelle can say that it's her milestone
Yeah.
cruise, like
It'll be cool.
last cruise. So yeah, and then of course because we
The
met.
special little card and everything.
we got to talk to John Heald a little bit on the Mardi Gras for the 50th celebration cruise, but he was so busy. So I think with like the smaller guest capacity, we might be able to talk to him a little bit more. I'm not expecting
I think
too
we'll
much,
bump into
but
him more because on Mardi Gras there's deck 8, and then there's like the Lido. Like there's so many decks with things happening. Where on Ecstasy it's like there's not as much. Like there's less space. Like we have more of a chance to casually run into him, not like
Yeah.
when we ran into him in the hallway. And we're like, oh hey, can we
We
snap a
literally-
photo with
We
you?
literally,
In the hallway.
we were on the way back to our room, and we just happened to see him, and he was super busy, but he was like, basically, I have to go to the bathroom, like really bad, like shaking
like
up
pee-pee
and down,
dancing.
and right, it goes, be appropriate. So it's so funny, but hopefully we have like a 5 or 10 minutes with him on
Yeah.
this ship, but it's gonna be really cool. So
It's cool too because you cruised with John Heald when he was your cruise director, and you were like a
I don't even
Small
think
town,
he was a
so-
cruise director. I think he worked in the restaurant. So like back in the day when my parents used to
maybe
bring,
it was entertainment or something at that point.
I-
I don't know. You
I
have
don't
to
know.
ask your mom
I'll
some
have to
more.
ask. But back
You
in
cruised with them as a child, so
Yeah.
it's kind of cool to.
back in the day when I was probably about Rhett's age, maybe a little bit older, my parents used to bring me on like a cruise every 2 years or so, and they always tell me the story of every day I would be, obviously in the pool, whatever, and then at night I would order chicken noodle soup, and by the time it got to the table, I would literally be asleep in a ball on the chair, and John Heald would come over and like make fun of me, basically. So she tells me that literally like twice a year, so there's no way I can forget it. I wish I had a picture of it, honestly. That would be great.
With
but-
your dad too at one of the shows.
Oh yeah,
I-
he called my dad like knobby knees or something because I think he was in the knobby knee competition or whatever.
I don't know.
but-
We'll have to ask them
Oh,
for some
yeah.
more details.
Anyway,
before we
one
go.
day maybe we'll interview my parents. That would be fun. But
That would be a lot of fun. We should interview them before we go and then be like, this is what they had to say about
Yeah.
you.
all right, so let's catch up on the chat just for a second, and then we're gonna get into. We're already 30 minutes in. We chat way too much. We're gonna get into just a little bit of like our beginning cruise experience, San Francisco, a little bit about that.
San Francisco.
Where did we leave out of from the Only Miracle? Where did we
San Francisco.
Oh, hey, Siegel Media. Thanks for joining. I just came across you guys maybe a day or two. Appreciate it. I still haven't got a chance to check out the channel, but I absolutely will. Sad to see Captain Billy J. Sad to see the ecstasy go away, but it's time. Hopefully, Mobile will get another ship going out soon. I live 1 hour away here in Pensacola, Florida. Yeah, it's definitely time. I mean, the ship is a little rough around it. I mean, it was rough around the edges when we had it in Charleston.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still awesome. We loved it, but it doesn't have near any of the amenities that the newer ships do, or even the Sunshine class ships, and it's dated. It's got some smells. It's got some decor, but we still love it. A ship is a ship. We'll have fun on anything. You could put us in the middle of the sea.
Neon lights.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss them.
Yeah. Did we meet the Tanner family? Oh, it's Full House. No,
we did not.
Michelle
Those
actually-
ladies, we did not.
Michelle actually mentioned about it, and we ran out of time. Our days were
Too much to do.
insanely
and not
long.
enough time.
You can be excused if you're tired, Donna. You wanna go?
Okay. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up?
What's your cabin on the
I don't know at the moment. I'll let you know though.
Yeah, when we find out.
I can look it up in a little bit.
You still even have your bracelet on. He won't let us take it off. His Camp Carnival.
Okay.
Muster station.
All right. Why don't you hop down and
You
then
done?
yeah.
You wanna say goodnight?
night?
You gonna say goodnight?
Night.
Usually he's about good for 10 minutes. He's really good with like if there's somebody on the
Yeah.
opposite side talking to him,
Close
but
to you, yeah.
if it's just like a phone call or like he sees himself, then it's totally distracting for him. But we like him to join. Moonlight said good night, little man. Good night. All right, so let's talk a little bit about San Francisco. If you guys want to have questions on anything, of course we'll answer as we go along. We'll keep looking at the chat, but
Yeah, I think I fixed it. I think I
you finally like our live.
fast forwarded.
We got this. We're good. So,
It's fine.
hold on one second. Can you talk for a sec?
What are you doing? Please just leave it. Where are you going? Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. He's trying to help Rhett get some.
He needed something for bed, so I just helped him out real quick. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so.
Did we have any good food in San Francisco?
So we actually were. So okay, Alaska is really expensive, y'all.
San Francisco is really expensive.
Well, yeah. So Alaska, the flights, the hotels in San Francisco, and the shore excursions for Alaska are absolutely insane. We're actually lucky that this was a rebook from 2020 because
we
doing
benefited
that
from having that extra 2 years
yeah,
to save.
we were able to save more
And know how much.
and get the onboard credits
Yeah.
that we got because of the canceled cruises. So we did San Francisco as cheap as possible as far as like food and activities. However, we did splurge a little bit on the hotel just for, you know,
I can't
the...
even call it a splurge. That
no, it really, I mean, everything's expensive
it's
there.
so expensive.
But we wanted to be close to the pier. We wanted to be close to Fisherman's Wharf. We had activities to, of course, go over the Golden Gate Bridge, to go to Alcatraz. And I think the trip to Alcatraz was probably the most expensive item.
Probably. Rent was still free, I think. I don't remember because I booked that so long.
Yeah.
I mean, I booked that
I can't
months
remember what
ago.
the
It
age
was-
group was. It was either the bike rentals
We
or
spent under
Alcatraz.
$100 for every day we were
Yeah.
there for.
Well, minus the hotel.
Minus the hotel.
Yeah. But we walked.
That's why I tried to get all of our activities.
Yeah.
Like
We walked pretty much everywhere. As far as food goes, I would have loved to have. I know they're famous for like clam chowder and
Yeah, we
you know,
didn't
quite a
even
bit
have
of
time to go do
seafood.
a sit down.
We were so bit like literally from 7:30 in the morning till about 10 at night. It was nothing but walking and doing activities, and I'm not complaining at all. It was awesome. But it was tired days. Like as soon as my head hit the pillow. Plus, I mean, we came into San Francisco at
In the middle of the night.
3 a.m. or something like. Or no, it was
10
12.
o'clock there. Yeah, something like
What?
that. It was the middle of the night. It was.
Either way, we got there super late. Our time, I think it was 3 a.m. But I think by the time like we hit the pillow that first night, it was like 12 or a little after 12.
It was
in
one
the
of those
morning.
like it was so hard to fall asleep.
So we were, of course, jet lagged, and then doing all the activities.
Okay, so
and
the first
like,
day we did the bike.
yeah.
We had our food. We got an Instacart, DoorDash, something. We
Yeah.
had like a
So
few
we had-
groceries, water,
We had some
Total Wine.
alcohol delivered, so that
like our carry-on line.
yeah, like your 2 bottles. Actually, we did 4 bottles because we had the back-to-back. So we had some wine delivered, some sodas, stuff like that, and then
Wonderful.
yeah, and they brought it
It's
right to the
wonderful.
hotel, and it was actually pretty cheap because we got it from Total Wine.
I got
right?
it from Total Wine, and I
And-
think it was like a $5 delivery fee, and then we tipped, and like that.
Yeah, and it was done.
It
we
was
didn't
so
have to
worth.
go anywhere.
Yeah, not
and-
having to try and find an Uber, trying to find a place. Like it was so easy.
Yeah.
It was done before we even left. I was in South Carolina when I ordered all that stuff.
And then as far as food, I think like the first
got
first night we got
pizza.
nothing. The second night we got pizza. And then
Because
the
it was
third
so
night we
late.
got like sandwiches or something from the grocery store. So it was like it was a very mild food
yeah.
trip for sure.
It
But
was.
we made up
We're
for
kind
it
of
in
just
every
like
other
fueling
area.
rather than like going
Yeah.
out to eat.
We're like,
just,
I need
fueling
calories.
up is what we were. No, we did not. I mean, we had great. We didn't have anything to write home about.
Yeah.
We were fed. It's great.
We were like, we'll get food on the ship. But we
We
didn't. Did we eat anywhere on the way back? I'm trying to think.
That's well. So we had restaurants picked out that we were gonna try, but again, we just didn't have the time. Like it was so much to do. There's so much to see, and I don't know when we're getting back to San Francisco. So it was like
Yeah.
we had a lot to do. Cause I can't remember where we were gonna go. We went to the brewery on the way back. We didn't get there on the
We
way.
went to San Francisco Brewery on the way back, and usually, like I like beer, I like my IPAs and stuff. I had the worst IPA
not
I've
good.
ever had.
They had good food though. They had really
They had
good
good food. Then they
See,
had
they did
they
good
had a
thing.
hazy IPA that was really good. I love like beer.
It was so bad.
And I'm not the type of person to like turn away anything, like food, drinks, like I'm just not picky. You know, being obviously prior military, like it just doesn't faze me. This was the worst beer I've ever had. There was no way. I was trying to drink it. I got maybe a quarter of the way through, and Michelle's like,
I think it was
she was
bad.
like-
I really think it was
she
like.
was like, you were just in quarantine. Get something else. And I'm like, you're right. It was
Yeah.
horrible. I think it was skunk though. And there's no way that like was like actual. Sorry, what's up? Yeah, read it. I don't know what you're pointing at.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I leave. Oh, they're doing their EMED COVID test early because they're going magic to Bermuda. Well, I'm excited for that. I really want to do magic.
Bermuda.
I don't want to
so-
go back to.
Is Magic still out in New York? Is it still even from
Yes.
New York? Bermuda's amazing. I don't know if you guys been. I've been. I would imagine you have been, but we love Bermuda. We actually took, I think, the ecstasy to Bermuda, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, actually.
We've been to Bermuda at least.
Once.
I think
Just once. Just
or I've
once.
been twice. So.
I've just been once. I don't want to go back because I was pregnant when we went. So there was so
Yeah.
much I was just restricted to. I mean, we did a bike tour and it was wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah.
But there were so many things I couldn't do.
Yeah.
So I want. That's on my list. I want to go
It's
back
so
there.
pretty. But it
So
is
pretty.
very
It's
expensive.
very expensive.
And then like we don't get seasick, luckily. Like knock on wood somewhere, but
Oh, if we could go out of the
It's
Pacific, I
definitely-
think we're good. Like I
yeah,
think we're.
It was rough.
That was a rough.
We have day 2, the first sea day coming out. Day 2 and day 3, and then the sea days at the end of the first leg of the miracle. Those were some of the roughest days we've ever had at sea. I mean, we were fine, but we felt. I mean, there was people everywhere getting sick. It was the first time.
Remember at dinner, the wine glasses would just go.
Yeah. It was the first time between every elevator shaft they had like the little
The
bags.
The bags.
You know, like
yeah.
the airplane bags. I have never seen that before. I mean, but when we went on,
Everybody was just walking like an angle, like leaning into it. It
Yeah.
was like.
well, I was good though because I was drinking and I walked straight, so it was fine. It was good.
Oh, that was the first time I said I was like, no, the drinking it was still bad.
It
Like,
was still bad,
it
yeah.
was-
But on the
Anyway.
ecstasy, that was the one where they put the metal things
They
over
covered our
the,
window.
the ocean view window, which was.
But have fun. I
Yeah.
mean, that's gonna be great. Have fun.
Oh, you guys are gonna have a blast. I mean, it's such a beautiful port, and the great thing about those cruises is you typically stay in Bermuda for like a couple of nights or whatnot. Which I wish more cruise lines would do that, but
Like other
obviously
islands,
there's
yeah.
so many ships going to the same ports that like they can't. But I mean, I would love to spend a night in some of these
Anywhere. And they're pretty
like Cozumel or I mean, you name it, unless it's
pretty
like
much
a
anywhere.
Carnival owned port where it would just be empty, but it would still be
I'd
amazing.
still be okay with that.
But yes.
Anyway, yeah, so back to San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
It
So
was-
we keep getting sidetracked. So the first day we rented bikes. It was unbelievable. We stopped. Well, like we couldn't figure out exactly where like the bridge. I mean, you could see the bridge, right? But like I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to say is like you don't know where like it's going to.
where it
the
finally
last.
starts.
Yeah,
where
like
you're
the last
finally-
chances. So we kept taking pictures like every 100 yards basically before the bridge. So we have like a billion pictures of us in the bridge or just the bridge. Like it's like we're infatuated with it. It's so
Well, it's
beautiful.
cool. I mean, I've never.
And so we just kept taking pictures, and then we finally get over it. And Michelle is a champion, so like I had cracked ribs going into this. They're good now, thankfully, but there's no way I would have been able to pull Rhett on a bike. Like I could barely bike myself, and Michelle pulls Rhett in the what is it called? The little buggy thing,
Trailer thing? I
a
don't
little-
know. It's for young
like
kids.
wagon basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, she went up like crazy hills. I mean, we went. How many miles did we go that day?
I don't remember. It was supposed to be 16 miles there, 8 miles to Sausalito, but we didn't go to Sausalito.
We didn't get to we ended
I think
up.
it was only like 6 or 7 to the bridge, and then we did back. So it was like 12 to 14 miles.
But still, like pulling a 45-pound kid like up these insane hills. Like literally, guys were like, "Damn, you lucky!" As we passing by. It was insane though. But the views that we got, so like going over the bridge, Rhett was actually a little like, not like scared, but
it was windy
it was
and loud.
It was really
too
windy
loud,
and
he said.
super loud. So he was ready to get by it, and then we ended up going to what was it? It was like an outpost or something like that, or a
I don't
viewpoint.
remember what it was called.
Vantage
Something,
point.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah, all those words sound good.
Yeah, it was like this vantage point on the other side, of the bridge, and it was the most beautiful view. Like,
I wish I could remember what it was called.
I can't
I'll have
remember.
to look it up. I took a picture of it, I think.
Oh yeah, we got pictures.
Yeah, there's
galore.
pictures of everything.
I mean, it's in the Golden Gate Bridge video from day one, but I mean, just to be up there, see the fog rolling in, see the bridge
this is
itself,
really
see
cool
all
to
the
see
locks up there. I mean, it was just breathtaking. And then we would bike down the massive hill. We actually had to get off the bikes and like just push the bikes up. And Michelle's
up the hill?
yeah, and Rhett is yelling at Michelle
To run!
To
He's
run.
like, why aren't you running?
She's
I was
going
like,
too
would
slow.
you like to get out and do something?
Oh, it was crazy. But then we finally got back. And what did we do when we got back? I can't remember.
That was when we ordered the pizza because we got back to the hotel at
Oh
like
yeah, we just hung out by the
7 or 8
fire.
at
Right?
night, and they had these nice little fire pits right outside. And
Yeah, I was so windburned from that first day. Like my
there was a
whole
pizza place,
face was
it was
just.
across the parking lot. I was like, getting pizza from right there.
Yeah.
We looked it up and had good reviews.
I was so done. We ended up getting like a 12-pack of Stone.
From Total Wine. That was the best.
Oh, it was
Having
all-
the
it was
Total Wine
savior,
delivered, because when you're going somewhere, like it was the best decision ever.
Yeah.
We're so like we got cases of water for the hotel. We got our soda, like the 12-pack of sodas, because we did not do cheers. So everything we could bring on, we just had delivered to the hotel room at 9 in the morning or something like first thing in the morning they were delivered, and then we went and got our bikes.
So I'm trying
That's
to
the
read
best.
back through the chat real quick. Hey, Josh and Amanda, have luggage will travel. Thank you guys so much for joining. Appreciate it. Travel adventures with Eric and B. Have you ever been on a European cruise? I love traveling Europe, but never cruised. Yes, we did one, and we're doing hopefully several next summer on the Carnival Pride. We already have 2 booked, but we're looking at hopefully booking 2 more, depending on finances. But we did the inaugural season of the Carnival Vista out of Barcelona, and we went to Palma de Mallorca, Rome, Amalfi Coast, Sicily, Marseille.
We went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I don't remember where that is.
Florence,
Florence?
yeah. Got it. So yes, we did. We loved it. For us, it was perfect because we did Ireland before, just renting a car and kind of like backpacking almost. But we knew we loved Ireland, but we weren't sure where to visit in especially Italy and Spain and France. So cruising for us was amazing to do it like that, to get a taste of each area, because you're in port for 8 to 10 hours still.
So long days.
We did tours in every single one of them except for Marseille, I think. And it was great to
No, we did a boat one. I
Is
feel
that
like
what we did the boat?
We did nothing. We didn't do anything on our own.
Okay.
I think.
But it was great to taste every area and then know when we do go back to do either a rental car, backpacking, or just stay somewhere, that we know where to go, and we know also kind of where we can just skip over for the following time.
Like Rome. I
Yeah.
would not.
Rome is
was wonderful.
beautiful and there's so much
It's
history,
really
but I
bad.
don't
It was
think we
too
would
crowded
go back.
for me.
There's a lot of
We saw a lot.
glitter and
We
a
saw
lot
a
of
We checked, we did the Colosseum.
Pickpocketing.
Colosseum, yeah, lots of pickpocketing.
yeah. It was a lot of just watching surroundings, and for me being in the military and the Marines for so long, I was more uncomfortable there than anywhere else. I get the same way in like
But I'm happy we went.
yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
so cruising was great
Yeah.
because we got to be there.
Yeah, it was
Didn't have to spend a
awesome
week.
to taste it. Let's see. Oh, is Howie cruising here? Thank you guys so much for joining. I can't remember Julie and I want to say it's Mark, but I might be. I'm so bad with names, so if I mess that up, please forgive me. I saw you guys for the first time like maybe a week ago, and you were on a live with, I think it was Josh and Amanda and somebody else who I've never come across, and we absolutely loved it. Julie and Brian, so sorry. I told you I'm terrible with names, but thank you so much for joining. We got this. It's going to be a little while. Rome is fun, but the selfie stick salesman drives me crazy. Yes.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
Hands down.
They were everywhere.
We definitely feel you. But we are doing the Pride next year. We're not going back to Italy or Spain, but we're doing like Iceland, Ireland, Scotland.
That's the goal. If we can do all of the cruise, I forget where we're actually booked on. But like I said, we've got the goal that we want to do all these back to back to back. But I mean, then you have your money.
Then you have all these goals.
But it's
and
like,
then you look at your money, and it's so
but
we'll
once you
figure it
fly
out.
the downside is once you fly all the way to London.
Yeah.
I mean, you just
might
gotta
as well,
stay
right?
on the ship, right? And then, because if we could do all that we want, I think it was Iceland, Ireland, and Scotland. I think if we did all of the sailings we wanted. I mean, all of the sailings we think we might be able to afford. I guess I can't say all the sailings we wanted, all the ones we think we could possibly swing.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Listen, nothing's guaranteed tomorrow, so enjoy today, right? Sea life journeys, yes. Iceland. I saw you guys. I think that was on one of your bucket list cruises. That is absolutely on ours. Our bucket list cruise, I think, after going to Alaska, is now Antarctica, for me anyway. Antarctica, I would love to go, even if it's just the outskirts. That's like way down the line.
It's when like you just get to say you've been.
Yeah, you like open the door and you're like, I'm gonna die if I'm out here for 5 more minutes. I think it would be really cool to say.
Yeah, a couple people have been to Iceland. That's really
Oh,
cool.
that's amazing.
You have to send us the stuff to do. I'll have to look and see. I think that's the one we're booked on.
I
think Iceland was like.
I think we're going to like Reg. I don't know how to say it, guys. Reykjavik or I think it's the capital of Iceland.
The one everybody knows.
Yeah, that place where there's whales. We're looking forward to it. We haven't researched anything. We just booked it before the prices increased because we knew they were gonna. And we're like, let's secure this now, and we'll somehow pay for it later.
We're just losing money if we don't book it right now, right? It was one of those kind of. It was a good deal.
So Seek the Journey, Alaska, Australia, Iceland, Italy, and Greece are on the top of our bucket list. Very similar.
Yeah.
So we just finished Alaska, we've been to Italy, but Australia is absolutely on the bucket list.
Go back to Italy. Like I would definitely go back to Italy, 100%.
Oh, 1,000%.
But like I said, Rome is kind of checked out.
I'll go anywhere if I have money. I'll go anywhere.
Yeah, of course. So like all the things you want to do, and then you look at your.
But like Australia for us, obviously the flights are super expensive from wherever you go. But like it takes like 2 days to get there, basically.
He has Iceland videos, so I will definitely make note of that.
Can you, this is the first time I'm coming across this channel, so can you write the name down and we'll look it up later? Appreciate you, Eric B. We're interested in getting to know the channel as well, because...
I'm excited for Iceland videos.
I'm pretty sure we are booked on Iceland. But anyway, back to, let's talk about the miracle for a second before we got to get off here, because we literally have 13 minutes.
Okay.
So let's just skip from San Francisco to Miracle Day 1. Day 1 on the Carnival Miracle was absolutely epic. It was the second time we were on this ship, and of course, if you watch our videos, we met on the ship. it was awesome to relive. Like we had so many memories, like individually and then together as well. So it was just completely amazing. And then having our 5-year-old with us, it was just really weird to live through. But like the check-in was pretty good. I mean, we got on board at basically 45 minutes after we arrived at the pier.
We heard it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I was kind of like mentally preparing for it to be just a nightmare.
Well, it looked like the lines were really long after we got on, but we were the first check-in, like right after the suite guests or whatnot.
And we got there.
And we had everything ready, so like again, it was 45 minutes, no complaints there, and then we get on and our luggage was already there, our room was ready, basically. I mean, we didn't go in, well, we went in the room, but we just dropped our stuff off. They had a few final touches, but the port of San Francisco, I mean, I don't know if it's just because it's the first time we left from there, but it was so beautiful. I mean, just the views of the city itself, the fog, Alcatraz, the bridge, of course, well, not even the Golden Gate Bridge, but I don't know the other bridge's name, but that was pretty too, the Oakland Bridge.
I think that's what it's called. I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, who knows? But it was
probably saying things.
It was incredible. And then like passing Alcatraz, and then like getting all of the seabirds like riled up as the cruise ship passes, and they're all flying over like the ship and the aft balcony. It was just amazing. And then going under the bridge itself. I mean, the captain did a great job of sounding off the horn a bunch of times. There was people on the bridge just waving and hollering at us, and we were waving and hollering back. Everybody was so excited as well, like the guests. Like I got a video going through the ship as we were like setting off as they released the lines, and I was going to set the GoPro on the back of the ship.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, that's the first time. Like, never.
On the back of the ship, and like you could just hear like the crew and the guests, and like everybody's just being loud,
like, amped up for it.
And like I got a great video too of just like everybody out on the open deck, like just watching it. And I know how that happens in every other port too, Miami, Jacksonville. Everybody's excited out on the, but there was literally everybody on the ship was out on that open deck, like watching us leave, and it was really cool. And then there was an employee that worked, I guess, at the port doing the bags, and as we were leaving, everybody was trying to like wave to him and get his attention, and he starts like break dancing for everybody, and everybody's going wild. It was so fun to see. I think I got it on video. I'll have to try to post it, but like
I haven't even seen this on video.
everybody was like roaring. It was so great to see. But
awesome.
And then like after we got past like all the excitement of just leaving the port, like then we started to see wildlife pretty much immediate. Was it the first day that we saw the whales at dinner?
I don't remember.
Or it might have been dolphins, but
maybe it was dolphin. It was cool though to just. I think every night at dinner we just saw something swimming by. It was so.
Well, especially when you're in
incredible.
the inside passage. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but like
yeah, we're like
it's all rough and windy, and then once you get to the inside passage, it's like isn't like you're not even moving, but you're still going 20 knots or 22 knots, and it just feels like you're gliding on glass, and so like you could be talking to each other across the ship, and then you see something splash, and 1 minute it'll be a gigantic fish jumping out of the water, and the next minute it's a whale tail breach or dolphins or whatnot, ice caps. It was just incredible.
We saw whale pee.
You saw
what?
whale?
You saw whales? Whale. We just saw whale.
We saw whales.
I saw whale pee.
What?
Yes, we did.
Anyway.
It's bedtime. I thought you were asleep. What happened?
My tablet died.
Oh, gotcha.
That's why I came back for you.
Oh, gotcha. So,
Can I ask some questions?
yeah, ask a couple questions, and then we're actually time to get off. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. we actually,
You have to ask the actual question.
Yeah. Alright, think about your question. When you're ready, let us know, okay?
we saw a big whale picture.
We did 2 big whales.
Yeah.
Hey, Rat, what card did you get this cruise?
Platinum!
You got platinum.
He was
How
so
exciting.
excited when he got
And did you win an award?
Yes.
What award? Do you remember what award you won?
A ship on a stick.
Well,
You didn't get a ship on a stick this time. You got a
you got a
plaque.
plaque. Do you remember what the plaque was for?
There you go.
Youngest platinum.
Yeah. Platinum. It was cool too, and like the oldest platinum they announced too, and she ended up being right behind us. So that was really cool. I took a picture of that too.
Yeah, so it was the youngest platinum and the oldest platinum to reach platinum. They both took a picture together. It was awesome to see.
Yeah. And it also was very fun on this cruise.
Yeah. What was your favorite part? Could be anything. Excursions, something we did on the ship.
What excursion did we do that you loved? Don't yell,
Don't you love
please.
to say? You ever think about it some more?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz!
Oh,
you
you
like
like
that? What did you like about Alcatraz? What did we see there?
We saw
There was a lot
There
of
was a
seagulls.
lot of
poop, I
seagulls.
mean.
and there are a lot of seagull poop.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
All right, we need to get
Alright, yeah,
we need
we're
to get
gonna
this
put
kid
him
to
to
bed.
bed.
He's getting silly.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for joining. Check out all of the other channels that were in the chat. We appreciate you being here. And we will see you guys next week. We've got to get this little one to bed. But we appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you right back here in the next video or on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.
So how did I do?